and welcome, as usual, to the Geek Lab, or the Physics Lab, whatever you want to call it these days. Anyway, this is a cup of tea, lovely. And this is a delivery from the Open University. And this is a package for MST 141. Now, I haven't made a Open University blog for 1 year and 4 months, 3 to 4 months. Let me explain. We were doing the course, but then things happened in life. So what we did, we delayed the course for a year with assessment banking, which means I already had the scores from assignments from that year. And we just delayed a year, carried that over, and then started the course again. You can just start the course at the point you left off, but I started it all again, minus the fact I don't have to do the assignments until the ones I haven't got around to. We dropped the science element because I had a science qualification from 2005, S103, so I carried that over because doing 3 courses as well as a 12-hour shift job was proving a little bit too problematic. So this year we're doing I've forgotten the name of the other one, too many figures in the mind. Anyway, we're doing the other maths course, and this is the second maths course this year, and next year we'll do a science and maths course at the same time, and then another science and maths course separately. But anyway, let's have a look at this one. Now, I did get this package last year, but I never blogged about it because some power went on my camera then. The reason being because we're just finishing when it arrived. Now, last year we opened this and it had one single book, and I went to pick up this one and it's rather heavy. So I think there's 4 books in this course. I suspect they're all in here this time, so it should make for a more interesting thing. So, let us hope that my address doesn't appear inside. So I've already ripped it off there, and let's have a look at what we get in the box. Okay, MST 124 Handbook, which is... We have to move this out of the way. Okay, we get the handbook, which is... This is one I've had before, actually. Yep, it's like a guidebook to different aspects. Excellent. I actually didn't have this one last year. So you've got like Greek alphabet there, notation, and then we get some more out of the way. There's been paid. That was just my scissors falling off the desk, so don't worry too much. The camera's a little bit... I have to work around the camera to pain. Such is life. Right, okay, put this light down a bit more. Okay, so you got like SI units, notation, basic algebra, the guide, expressions, guide to graphs, equations of lines, parallel and particular lines, quadratic expressions, simultaneous and linear equations. So there's a handy guide to the basics here, so that if you're having trouble with it at a level above, you can come back and have a quick look at this rather than go through all your notes. Functions. So this is from the course this year. We haven't done this. This is from MST 124. So on the back of this we can find out what we do in MST 124. Got 4 books, sorry. Book A, B, C and D. Book A is algebra. It starts, we'll have a look in a minute, but it starts with very basic maths, works its way through algebra. It's basically a just to recap what you've done so far and build on it a little bit, make sure you're up to speed before it kicks off. Graphs and equations, which you've already done, and functions, which I haven't done, so that part is new. Book B, trigonometry, coordinate geometry and vectors, and differentiation. Obviously at a deeper level. We've done that before, but this is going to be the deeper level. Trigonometry will be deeper level. and coordinate geometry and vectors is new. Book C covers differentiation methods and integration methods and matrices, and Book D covers sequences and series, Taylor polynomials, complex numbers. Now I've looked at the schedule for this course, and once a month there is an assignment. 1 month it's your written, typed, sent in by email system assignment. Next month it's the computer based one where it has a question, it has several answers, you have to choose the right one. So that's the format, and there's one of them a month and an exam, a 3-hour exam at the end. Ooh, hello. No, it does. Ooh, hello. So I'm just having a quick nose in the box there. There's a lot of stuff. Okay. This is the guide, MST 124 guide. Introduction to MST 124, what to do first, components, assessment, support for your studies, how to study, studying MST 124, 125 to go. 125 is the other course, a bit high level, I'll be doing that next year. Learning outcomes, queries, how to contact your EU technology guide, and accessibility guide. I won't spend too much time looking at this, but this is a good aspect of this course. From when I started it last year, because a lot of courses do not carry information to this detail. This is you get the welcome video. This is really good. I like this. It's a really good aspect of the course, this guide as to where to go, what to do, having trouble and all this. So that's the guide. Next is one I haven't seen before. This is the computer algebra guide. What's on the back? That's the same as all the others. Okie dokie. Computer algebra guide. So this must be for the software, I'm imagining. Let's have a look. Yeah, Maxima and WX Maxima. It's all about the software that you use during the course. Excellent. Very good, guys. Phone going off. So, yep, this is all about the software that we've got to learn to use for this course. So I'm not going to spend much time looking at that. Looks good. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of work. So that's that. Next, the books are the wrong way around here, so I'm going to reorder their pile. It should be starting with A. Book A. Okay. Which covers. Lovely. I love these books. I know your tutors say to highlight stuff and interact with the book by writing on it and all. I just can't do that. Sorry, that's not me. I cannot write on books. If you agree, comment below. If you disagree, comment below. Just comment on what you think of that. Don't know what the artwork's about. It's on every book, that artwork. So let's have a look at what we're going to be doing here. Right. Start Unit 1. And as I said before, Unit 1 is more of a it's a quick fire sort of revision thing to make sure you're up to speed. So you got numbers, types of numbers, work with numbers, integers, algebraic expressions, algebraic factors, multiples and fractions. Now I know, and I'm just going to have a quick sip of tea, the course I'm doing at the moment, which I put the thing down there, I've forgotten at the moment. I know that when I started this course, a lot of these things were explained far better in this course than they were in the easier course. Go figure. So this is a good reference guide for the other book as well, and this all comes halfway through the first year course, so it's handy to have this, pardon me, to learn the stuff for the other year. So, okay, roots and powers and equations. Terminology for equations, rearranging, solving linear equations, making variable subject of an equation. Graphs and equations, straight line, intersector lines, quadratics. So this is all stuff we've done before. I think the quadratics may go into a little bit more detail. And then we go on to functions. Functions in the graph, new functions from old functions, more new functions, mode functions, exponential functions and logarithms, inequalities. I haven't done this before, so this is all new to me. So have a quick look. So here's the basics. Talk you through integers, multiplying out brackets, simplifying algebraic equations. Surds. Surds. Never heard of surds. And that's on roots and powers. So there is some stuff in here that I am going to have to learn. But the rest is mainly just revision, and unlike other books you get lots and lots of questions to practice with, which is the most excellent way of learning. Equations, okay. Still going through the basics. Just do it this way, it's a bit easier. So your solutions to activities there, fully written out, good. Learning outcomes. Graphs and equations. There we go, plotting graphs. All mostly revision at this point still. Using the formula for gradient, intercept, y-intercept, x-intercept, yes, know all that stuff. But won't hurt to go through, because you'll benefit from going through again and you know, just practicing it, and there may be stuff you've not come across or is better explained here. Reference between the two books. There we go. Simultaneous equations. And there again, you may come across different methods of doing the same sort of thing. So, yep, graphs and equations, functions and their value and their graphs. So, yes, this is new stuff to me. So, there we go. Lots of stuff here for you to get excited about, if you get excited about these sort of things. If not, why are you watching this video? Anywho, more interesting stuff here. Exciting stuff. Until you get to it, then you're like, what the hell am I studying this for? I can't understand it. And when you can understand it, you get excited and aroused. Okay, so I was right. All the books have come in one humongous go. Book B. So this is trigonometry, coordinate, geometry and vectors, and differentiation, which is part of calculus for those who do not know that sort of thing. And this is another lovely book. It is 310 pages long. And there we go, trigonometry. Do right angle triangles, functions, angles of any size, cosine of any angle, stands for sine, yep, okay. We are still roughly in an area that I've done before, but I think it's now moving out. Yes, graph of a cosine function. This is new stuff. Using it on sine waves and stuff, so I've heard of it. I've never used it, so here we go. It's getting into areas I have not touched before. Trigonometric functions. Sine and cosine, further trigonometric identities. Once I finish this course, I will try and do reviews. I'm going to try and do it on the courses I'm doing at the moment. Solutions to activities. Introduction, what to? Coordinate geometry and vectors. Okay. I think the best thing to do when you're looking at a book you've not touched before is not to take it too seriously. Don't go look at it and go, shite, I can't understand that, that looks impossible. Because, you know, it works up to all this, so yeah, try not to look at the end of the book and get upset, because it does work your way up to that. Before you know it, you can do that sort of stuff. It's good stuff. Vector algebra. Component form of vectors, adding velocities. Ooh, look at this. Sexy. done that. Oh, we've actually done some of this product of two vectors in the first course. Just touched upon vectors just as a little example. So let's speed ahead a little bit. We've got differentiation, which is part of calculus. Which I'm not going to go into calculus, but calculus very simply is rate of change. It deals with curved line graphs and how the gradient changes over time. So there we go. Ta-da! Okay, and all your solutions. On other books like the maths book we're doing now, all the solutions are at the end of the book. With this one, each solution is at the end of each section, so don't know if that's better or worse. We shall find out as we go, because I usually just stick page marks in, so it's not a huge thing, but it does mean you're not putting so much stress on the spine, I suppose. Book B, right, book B is sitting facing at me. Book C, which covers differentiation methods and integration methods and matrices. So the light's reflecting there. There it is, MST 124, book C. Beautiful. Love the OUs, the books. I do have some criticisms of the books now and again. We'll go into that when I do some reviews, but this is an introduction. Okay, Unit 8, integration methods, areas, signed areas, and definitive integrals. The fundamental theorem of calculus, integration by substitution, integration by parts, and more integration. Let me do matrices and matrix operations, matrices and networks, the inverse of a matrix, simultaneous linear equations, and matrices. So, this is stuff I've never touched before, so this is all new. Excellent. We like new. Sometimes we hate it. So if you can't see all the pages, you know, it's a big book and I'm having to bend it around to show you on the screen here. I thought proofs don't exist in maths, it was just on that proof or something. Okay, this is all new, so I'm not going to look at this too much. I'm not going into it, but as you can see there is a lot of maths in this course it's an 8-month course. Yeah, oh look at this, particular antiderivatives. Lovely. Differentiation methods and integration. Calculus. Calculus. And we're going into integration methods, areas signed and areas definitive integrals. Whatever that means, I do not know at the moment. I probably will be able to tell you at the end of the course, but at the moment, it's all voodoo math science to me. Okay, fundamental theorem of calculus. Oh, now we're getting good. Now we're getting good. Look at this. That makes me aroused. Don't tell anybody, but that arouses me. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, I've just had a nerdgasm. Right. Okie dokie. Right. I was showing this to Fluffy in a bit. Don't mind. Okay, so quick spin through this one. Solutions to activities. Matrices and matrix operations. This is stuff I see at work and I've never understood it. So hopefully by the end of this course, hopefully, I will. There we go. And book. Last but not least, book D. Oh, I also OCD about keeping books nice. I do not like a scruffy book. Books are knowledge, books are power. Anyway, yes, book D, which covers sequences and series, Taylor polynomials, whatever they are, and complex numbers. Just have a quick sup of tea. I'm getting very dry voice with all this chatter. Okay, right. Let's have a quick look through the index here. We have, what is a sequence? Arithmetic and geometric sequences, graphs on long-term behavior, series, and the binomial theorem. Taylor polynomials, Taylor polynomials of small degree, Taylor polynomials of any degree, okay. Taylor series and manipulating the Taylor series. Complex numbers, we have arithmetic with complex numbers, geometry with complex numbers, polynomial equations, and exponential forms, whatever they are in there. Okay, let's have a look at this thing. Let's have a look at this big bugger. It's going to fill my shelf up. Oh no! There's online videos in support of this, and obviously it's software based as well. So, okay, can't comment on much of this because, bing, as I said before, it's voodoo mathematical science at the moment. Hopefully, by the end of this course, I shall be able to talk quite a bit about it. Ooh, sexy. Ooh, sigma. The sum of this with this range from k equals 0 to the value of n. Yes. Okay, and spin through. A few little stories and stuff. Bit of history. There you do give you a history of this, of the maths as well. So. Right, there we go. Complex numbers and. And bazinga! The end. So, looking at that, and the fact that I've got another course in progress at the same time, another maths course, you'll understand why I don't do live shows. Running this channel, doing a full-time job, and this course is, yeah. Oh, okay. What else did they send me? Okay, the get the content checklist to make sure you got in the box what you're supposed to. A, B, C, D, computer algebra, the handbook, the guide, the SEP, MST 124 specimen, time allowed 3 hours. You got a specimen, right? Oh, that's handy. A specimen exam paper. Okay, so there we go. It's a specimen. That's nice of them. I haven't done that before. Cool. You can get more of these from the OU if you pay for them and get more of these because this is a 3-hour exam. Yeah, there you go. So you can have your own go at an exam. TMA form, which is for writing your assignments, although it's done online these days, so you don't really need that, but some people do it still by the old method. So they send you a copy out and you can get more to later date should you require. So that is a good package. As I said last time, they just sent the one book. This time it's the whole bloody course. Let's just package and ignore that. And yeah, so that starts at the end of the month in January 2015 with the other maths course still going on. The other maths course, we've actually finished the mathematical section of it now. Well, the theory, and we go back onto the weather, doing weather forecasts and stuff, and statistical analysis, which is good because it also gives us a chance to practice the mathematical theory we have learned. So, that's the end of the blog. Please comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you think. If you've got experience of this course yourself, let me know. If you've got any worries, anything we need to discuss, let me know. Yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. And thank you very much, and we shall see how this goes and let you know. Thank you further much.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.